Rickie, what's the feeling in the locker room been like since Sunday heading into this next game on Thursday?
I think it was definitely tough Sunday. That was one of those heartbreaking losses. Even though it wasn't like a down to the wire close game, it still sucked. Just because I thought that we had prepared really well, but it was the third quarter that put us in a really tough position to come out on top. But I think lately, especially with practice yesterday, I think it was just high energy, but also a lot of focus. Just knowing that there's no game that we can take lightly at this point in the season, and we just have to be ready to go 100% every single day. So I think just a lot of focus and really buying into preparation for each game.
No, you guys haven't really let losses impact you guys in like a large stretch of games. Why do you think that is?
I think this is definitely a tough conference. The Big Ten is no joke, and no game can be taken lightly. Because I think obviously just based off the way the season's been going for everyone, I think anybody can beat anybody on any given day. So I think that's just one thing. Knowing that if we lose one time, we just have to use that as energy to fuel us and make sure that we bounce back. Because you can't just let one game take you down the drain.
So now you guys have always focused this year, especially on being a team that is tough to beat. Comparing this season so far to last season, have you guys been a team that is tough to beat?
Yeah, I think last year is definitely the start for that, and that's kind of what KG preaches and really teaches us. So I think just kind of learning from that last year and growing even more, and just knowing that we're a team that's going to prepare a lot and then put 100% into every possession. Defense is something that we really buy into a lot. So I think that's just fueled us on knowing that like I said, the Big Ten is really tough, so we have to know that no matter what, we have to bring 100% every single game.
Now going into this next game against Rutgers, obviously, like you said, the Big Ten is tough. No matter if there's a little number in front of your name or not, you guys obviously proved that with your 2 wins over ranked opponents. What are you guys hoping to do in this game that you maybe haven't done in past games?
Yeah, I think definitely. Obviously not going into playing a ranked opponent, which we have for the past few games. But I think just knowing what we need to do to beat Rutgers, I think something that we've been working on a lot in practice lately is just handling pressure and playing aggressively through that, and just being confident with the ball is something that we really need to focus on, especially kind of after that IU game and the way that third quarter went, really learning from that and moving on. So I think that's just something that we've been working on a lot in practice and will continue.
How do you guys? How do you guys kind of keep up the fire after playing 3 straight ranked opponents? Some teams might dismiss a team like Rutgers. How do you guys keep up that fire and not overlook an opponent?
I think we're just a really competitive team. Every single person on our roster, we're just very competitive and we want to win. And I think that we go into the games confidently and just think that, we can handle anybody if we play our best and, do our best and know that we're giving 100%. So, and I think kind of, like I mentioned in the Big Ten, anybody's capable of beating anybody. So you can't take anyone lightly, and you have to know that you have to be fully committed to each game, and that no game is going to be a walk in the park, whether you're the top team or the bottom team in the Big Ten.
You guys had success on the road against Ohio State and Illinois in quick succession. What lessons do you take from that, from the perspective of playing on the road into Rutgers, where you're traveling to New Jersey?
I think sometimes a lot of us, we kind of joke around the locker room, but it seems like we play, even better on the road, because I think we just know we're not going to have the same fans there that we get. We get a pretty good fan base at Mackey, so I think it's just knowing that we have to be that much more bought in for each other and communicating even that much more. So I think just that, and knowing that nothing's going to be handed to you on the road. No one wants to get beat at their own place. So I think just kind of mentally preparing, knowing that we've really got to be on it.
So speaking of the fan base, looking at this past Sunday's game, what did it mean to you to see Mackey Arena as packed as it was?
Yeah, it was incredible. I think back to a few years ago, with COVID not even being able to have fans at games really. So it was definitely incredible, because I feel like that's something that is so rare, especially, on the women's side. You just don't get the same fans that you do. But it was really crazy, and it was nice kind of experiencing that, and just so many people being in your corner. and cheering for you was really great.
Awesome. You guys good?
Good.